Albuquerque, and welcome to Gladiator Nations with me, John Lopez. I'm real excited about our first episode today because our purpose was to bring our Gladiator Nation to you, Albuquerque. So what did I do? I started off with a show, and I'm bringing on my partner in crime, my co-host, Mr. Marcos Rivera.
Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning or good afternoon. I don't know what time you're going to see this. So
depending on what time zone you're in and watching, it may be nighttime, maybe daytime, but I know you're watching out there.
I saw the ratings last week. We have some friends in China, so.
I love it. To all my friends in China, guys, hey, what's up? Welcome to Gladiator Nation.
I thought you were going to do a little something inappropriate there. I didn't know.
Okay, guys, we're going to just tell you a little bit about, it may be a little bit on the edgy side, because we're going to go just freescape here. We're just going to talk. We're going to bring in some guests. We're going to bring in some political figures. We're going to bring in some special guests. We're going to do a lot of stuff about Gladiator Nations. The whole purpose of this is within Gladiator Nation is what we're representing, which is Albuquerque and New Mexico. And we're just going to have fun with this. So hopefully you guys are going to have a good time. So what do you think of that concept, Marcos?
I think that's fantastic. So I'm personally inviting the Donald Trump to come down here and talk to us about Gladiator Nation. How does that sound?
Why don't you give me a call? I know the last few things we've been talking about were hot topics, but let's just have some fun, come down to Albuquerque, and let's just show them about the people for the people. How's that sound? I like that idea.
Absolutely.
So if you want to be a guest on Gladiator Nations with me, John Lopez, and
Marcos Rivera,
make sure and get me on Facebook. You can go to either DukeCityGladiators.com and send me an email. Get us on Facebook at John Lopez Real Estate. Marcos Rivera, Instagram, Snapchat. What other things are we out there on?
Tinder, Bumble.
I'm not on Tinder. I have a loving, wonderful woman, and he does, but they're just different weekly.
I deleted that app, so. Dude, my phone's blowing up right now already after that comment.
We already got him in trouble. So yes, if you want to be on Gladiator Nations, find us on social media. If you want to date Marcos Rivera, find him on social media, and we'll go from there. So yesterday was the kickoff of the 2017 Gladiator season, and we started off with a huge press conference. What did you think about that?
It was awesome, and I have to give a shout out to Sinners and Saints on Montgomery because the venue was absolutely incredible. The food they gave us for all the staff and everything was awesome, and our press conference was super exciting.
And you couldn't even walk around in this place. Not only was it a big deal that happened, but it was very informative. We're going to get to it later in the show, but we signed some amazing people, and I'm going to bring on two special guests today. We're going to bring on Coach B, Coach Bramante, the head coach for the Duke City Gladiators, and our office and coordinator, Coach Meadow Lemon. So they'll get to talking about that here in a little bit. Why don't we start off by showing you the intro for what happened yesterday, and that way you guys can kind of see what we're talking about. All right, guys, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to talk about two things. As majority owner and CFO, I'm proud to announce that we are now officially debt-free. For a year 3 company to be debt-free at this point, that's huge. That tells a lot about our ownership. Second part, we actually expanded our ownership up and get more investors involved with this community, and we actually brought in one new owner, Dr. Balachande, which is right here in the front row. And we're in our final negotiations with Jay Novacek, 3-time Super Bowl winner of the Dallas Cowboys. We just met with him up in Dallas, and we're ready to sign this. We're getting real close. We're in the final stages, and what Jay told me was the reason why he's investing is they've got a lot of stuff in Texas, but he sees the community here in Albuquerque as being very loving, and we really need to have something like this for our families and kids. So that meant a lot when Jay saw that, noticed it, and now he's looking at coming in as one of our owners. So as far as CFO goes, that's all I got. Back to you on this. Welcome back, guys. So that was just a little taste of the press conference yesterday, and that's always the exciting time of the year because that's like 2017 is here. And hold on one second, my assistant's bringing me actually some water. This is Marcia. Actually, I'm sorry. This is our GM and co-founder, Matt Kayward. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
That's so horrible.
Oh, he does.
Oh, actually, he's very helpful and very sweet.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Yes, man. We do get a little rough one. You know, when you're running a bunch of guys, a lot of alpha males, as Coach says it. You have a tendency to kind of get a little risque with each other.
He has the pink Converse on too, the pink Chuck Taylors.
He definitely does. We'll show that to you later on in the segment. So what I really want to do is I want to hear from you, all the people that are watching this, to send us the material that you want to talk about, because it is going to be uncut. I want a topic, and I want guys to sit here and just have a great time talking about it, entertaining you guys, and that's really what we're after on this show. You know, what do you think about that, Marcos?
I think that's great. We'll probably have some sponsors on too. If you're a sponsor watching this, you know, I have to give a shout out to all of our incredible sponsors here at the Gladiators. You guys totally make it happen for us. Probably have Elegante, excuse me, Sinners and Saints.
Big shout out to General Enchanted Roofing, who they actually sponsored the big tailgate that's become such a popular event at our games, with all the food, with all the music. It's just an amazing. Dave Baca and John Bodner, you guys know that last year was a huge success. Thanks for you guys. And we got a list of people wanting to be a part of your tailgate deal. So we do appreciate it.
And the episode that we have Baca and John Bodner on, they're going to be dressed up as Beavis and Butthead, bickering back and forth. Which one's Beavis and which one's Butthead, you know?
You know what? I think they're going to fight over that one. But, you know, take that away. Unbelievable roofers, unbelievable businessmen, but off the camera, pretty funny like we all are, guys. So it's going to be real here, and nobody's protected except for Coach. He's the only one that we do not make fun of, because we respect him, we love him, and we would never want the wrath of Coach B. I've seen it. It's ugly. We don't want it.
Yeah.
Marcos has seen it actually a lot closer.
He's
You can hear the bear rumbling in the back.
can we slide down?
Exactly. So guys, why don't we cut to break, and we'll be right back with you. Enjoy our sponsors, and we'll talk to you here in a few seconds. Stay tuned to Gladiator Nation with me, John Lopez, and
me, Marcos Rivera. See you soon.
Don't sacrifice quality or flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride delivers the best tasting barbecue chicken and ribs with the fastest drive-thru in the whole city. Plus, Albuquerque Magazine has awarded Golden Pride for having the best tasting breakfast burrito in town. For a great meal without the wait, come see us at any one of our 4 locations or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride, home of Albuquerque's #1 breakfast burrito.
The Barley Room, a proud sponsor of ProView Networks for over 9 years, is pleased to introduce Black Iron Catering. From weddings and family reunions to birthdays and office parties, Black Iron Catering is perfect for any event. Contact Jamie at 505-459-8259 and book your event today. Black Iron Catering. Let us bring our kitchen to you.
How does Car Crafters make every car look like it never happened?
Well, it's complicated.
Car crafters, it's like it never happened.
Christy Mae's Restaurant is locally owned and operated with a family-friendly atmosphere. Their array of homemade comfort food is just like your mom's. From homemade chicken pot pie to their famous chicken salad on a croissant, Christy Mae's even offers lunch catering. Christy Mae's Restaurant is located at 1400 San Pedro Drive, Northeast. They offer drive-in, carry-out, and catering. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m.
And welcome back to Gladiator Nations with me, John Lopez. Man, I got a special treat for you guys today. Of course, I can't forget my cohort over here.
Marcos Rivera, how you doing? What's up?
We've got a great special guest today. You guys know him? You guys love him. You guys fear him. I want to introduce to you the head coach of the Duke City Gladiators, Coach Bramante. So, Coach, tell me, what does this season look like this year?
Listen, is this the level of questions that going to be asked on this program?
Well said, well said. I agree with that. So tell me a little bit more about the players.
Listen, the best player in this organization is General Manager Matt Kayworth. That is the number one. We cannot find a better general manager in this league. Matt Kayworth is the number one guy.
So
He's my guy.
I agree with that. I agree 100% with that. Matt Kayward is a fireman. He's a pastor, loving father. But tell me, I hear behind the curtains that there's some friction between you two. What has caused that? What has caused that bromance to kind of go south sometimes?
No, there's no south. We have a great relationship. Matt is wonderful to be around. He's great to be around. I'm lucky to be around him. He brings this organization to another level.
So, question. This is serious, guys. How lucky is it that you actually got to coach Matt Kayward on the field? Was that just an experience, unbelievable, indescribable?
I've coached a lot of great players and great athletes in my day. You know, hundreds, thousands of athletes. I've been blessed to be around some of the best in the business, and Matt was right up there at the top of the list. It was a real joy, real pleasure. He's a great leader. He's an incredible athlete. Just a joy to be around.
Marcos, now, you know, the second part is, believe it or not, guys, is loving as Marcos Rivera is my partner here in crime. There's been some friction between Coach and Marcos. Coach has this kind of love-hate relationship with Marcos, and I want to get Marcos's kind of insight. Why do you think Coach rides you the way he does?
I think I'm like little brother to Coach kind of thing, and it's kind of like he likes me, wants me to do well, you know. But every now and then I slip up and he like gives me the noogie verbally, you know what I mean? So
what you're saying is he expects
we're
more
cool.
from you.
We're cool though, right, Coach?
I love that man across the table over there.
I love you too, Coach. I got you, bro.
The bromance is just unbelievable here. The love, the greatness. You guys got to understand what true football is all about. Coach leads an amazing team, and he leads us. I don't care who signs the paychecks. This is the boss right here. Tell me a little bit more about Albuquerque. I know you're not from here. I know you're from outside of Albuquerque. Even though you fit right in, you look just like one of us. Tell us what you think about Albuquerque.
This is my home away from home. I'm here 9 months out of the year. I'm blessed to be here. I want to thank Matt Kayward and the organization for bringing me in. It's a great opportunity. We've got some great athletes coming in. It's good to be here, John.
You know, I'm telling you, this community is lucky to have such a marketable personality like Coach B. Coach B is actually the biggest part of what everybody always asks about. They love the Gladiators, they love the talent, they love the excitement, but nobody does not love Coach B. Don't you think, Marcos?
Absolutely, and I just thought of something else. Coach and I, you know, we may beef here and there, right, Coach? I get it, but at the end of the day, we're both Giants fans. Go Giants. And that's a common bond right there. So we're all good.
Since we went there, obviously the Giants will be watching the game from their comfort of their own home, you know, with their blankets and hot cocoa. So what are we talking about for Super Bowl predictions here? Because we already know the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know, is turning from 6 to 7 this year. I don't know if you guys all realize that. But let's hear your guys' predictions.
Earlier when we were doing the other show, I called it Giants Patriots. I still stick with the Patriots. Patriots Packers.
Ouch. How about you, Coach? You know, with your vast wisdom, I know you're going to call it right. Who do you think is going to be the number one this year? Who do you think is going to be in the Super Bowl?
It's going to be the Giants. They're going to win the whole thing.
Kind of sounds like Donald Trump over there.
Yeah.
The Giants are going to win the whole thing. I know they're not in the playoffs right now, but it's not going to stop them. They're going to win the Super Bowl.
Because he's going to make it great. He's going to make it wonderful. The best we've ever seen, right, Coach? The Giants, really. Well, as you guys know, we're here talking football on our show, Gladiator Nations. We're going to cut to commercial, and I'm going to bring back the real Coach B, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll see you in the next segment. This is John Lopez, Gladiator Nations with Marcos Rivera. Stay tuned.
Terry Cosper Insurance Agency is a proud partner with ProView Networks and a proud supporter of New Mexico High School athletics. Terry's been a local farmer's agent for over 20 years for auto, home, life, and business insurance. Just like high school sports are important, so are teen drivers. For more information, call Terry or one of his licensed staff members at 898-5556. Quotes are available for you.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
Get into the game. Garden Schwartz Team Sales features fine products and apparel from Wilson, Schutt Sports, Speedline, and Russell Athletics. We offer custom embroidery and screen printing services for all of your school or club needs, from team uniforms to school leather jackets. Specializing in all sports and serving all communities, from big schools to small schools, from up north to down south, or all points in between, Garden Schwartz Team Sales has the products and professional services you'll need to be your best. For great prices, friendly staff, and quality products, call Garden Schwartz Team Sales today at 1-800-880-7767. That's 1-800-880-7767. Since 1939, Garden Schwartz Team Sales is a proud supporter of New Mexico youth athletics.
Gecko's Bar and Tapas, a proud supporter of ProView Networks. It's been a fan favorite spot for food lovers and sports fans. With not one, but two great locations, including outdoor patio, an atmosphere you won't want to miss. Gecko's, off Academy and in Nob Hill.
And welcome back to the next part of the Gladiator Nation with me, John Lopez, and of course my partner in crime here,
Marcos Rivera, how are you?
Just work on your Instagram. Don't you be worrying about these cameras here. We'll take care of that.
You can follow me at Realtor Marcos.
Yeah, and of course you can always find me at johnlopezrealestate.com. Yes, shameless plug, we're real estate brokers, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk to the most special, the biggest, the most fierce and amazing guy in Albuquerque. We got Coach Monte.
Hey, I just want to say that I put in a call into my agent on how I got on this show, and we're going to have a little straightening out to do. He says it's contractual through a Gladiator thing, so I guess it's good to be here.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. You know, as you guys all know, as majority owner and CFO of Duke City Gladiators, I can kind of call the shots, but when it comes onto the field, I can't even call any. I'm not even allowed in the locker room, guys. That's how much me and Coach work together. But I also want to bring in his right-hand man, our offensive coordinator, a man that needs no introduction. We've got Coach Meadow Lemon. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. This is an interesting time. I'm looking forward to it.
You guys got to realize that these coaches have been around the world, and they get interviewed by ESPN. They get interviewed by all the top networks. And so when I call for a special favor to come in to be on my show, Gladiator Nation, they're doing it out of love. But yeah, it's a little bit different than what you guys are used to. So thanks again for coming on in here. Let's just get straight to it, guys. How does the season look this year, Coach?
We've got a lot of work to get done. You know, players report February 11th or 10th, the February 10th. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got some great, big challenges that we've got, ahead of us. And so we're looking forward to it. Our roster is almost full.
What are you, Bill Belichick?
And,
hey, Antonio, turn off that Facebook Live back there.
We're looking forward to playing Dodge City.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek behind the curtain here. So, in the leadership and ownership of Gladiators on this side, Matt and I, we have to take care of these finances. And that's a big deal because without finances, this level of professional sports does not exist. On the other side, we expect Coach to take care of football, which we couldn't ask for a better person. But because finances are kind of important, Matt and I took the liberty to push to fight against Amarillo 4 times this year, who happened to be one of the top contenders last year. Not only did we do that, we were able to get a couple other big rivals, which happened to be the best teams in the league. I didn't really realize what it did, is all it did was make Coach's job that much harder. So, Coach, I know you've kind of talked to me and schooled me on that. Are you still mad at me? And tell me what that means.
We've moved on to Dodge City law, and Coach Lemon can answer that question.
Coach, talk to me how difficult this is going to be. What do you guys call it when you have strength of schedule and we talk about the position that Matt and I K-worded you in? K-word, guys, look in the Urban Dictionary. It means anything that can go wrong, went wrong, and it's done, and it's all the fault of Matt K-word. So you guys know when we use K-word, that's an ongoing thing. And for some reason...
I was told there'll be lunch.
All right, young lady, can you go ahead and bring out the sandwiches? We'll go ahead and eat while we're on the job. This will be a working lunch. Talk to me, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you what.
What about strength of schedule this year?
Strength of schedule. You know, one of the things is, you know, it's easy we can sit and kind of pout and feel bad for ourselves and say that, yeah, we have a tough schedule. But on the other hand, it's going to be so rewarding because when we accomplish the goals that we're looking to accomplish, Coach Bomani set some very definitive goals for us. And so keeping that in mind, it's going to make the reward that much greater because we will know we have beat the best and there will be no argument about it. No one can say that we had an easy schedule. Mm-hmm. No one can say we backed our way in. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have to take them on hard, direct, and each and every week it's going to be a battle for us. And the thing is, this is where the coaching leadership comes in. Coach Bomani's going to have to keep us motivated, keep us guided, and keep us pointing in the right directions. In football, you have ebb and flows, ups and downs, good times, bad times. Things are going to go wrong and things are going to go perfect for us. And the key for my head coach is to keep us in check. And keep us in check. There's going to be times I'm going to be frustrated. I'm going to want to score every time we touch the ball. And then there's going to be times I'm going to be saying, Coach, turn them away one time for me. Turn them away 2 times for me. I need you to turn them away 3 times so we can win this game. And sometimes the things are going to go just as we planned, and other times things are going to be a little challenging. And so this is going to be a great test, and which will end up being a great testament for us for how we started and then how we ended up. And as we say in coaching, it doesn't matter where you start, it matters how you end.
I love it.
Okay? So yeah, we've accepted the challenge.
I love it.
And we could say, yeah, we appreciate that challenge being thrown out there for us. It wouldn't have been the way we would have planned it, but we can appreciate that. And we accept that challenge and we're going to go after it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to, at the end of the year, all said and done, looking at the man who's going to be Coach of the Year right there.
You know, you guys, I'm still, that was so beautifully said, and I'm still learning. I'm a new guy on this. You know, last time I played football was back in high school and middle school. And Marcos, you were actually a breakout star in Santa Fe at St. Michael's, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we won a state championship in 2004. I'm going to have to bring it because Coach gives me a hard time about being a champion. I have a ring that says state champions on it. That's all that matters, right, Coach?
For me, it's just refreshing to be on a show right now. I don't know if refreshing is the word. But I don't even know if they could consider this a show yet.
There's expensive cameras. Expensive cameras.
It's nice to be up here at the table with John Lopez and no one fighting over a microphone.
K-word.
You know, John and Matt are constantly looking. You know, they shoulder each other when it comes to the camera, who's going to get the center shot of the camera, who's going to get the microphone. So it's interesting to be able to do this, you know, in relatively nice spacing. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the schedule is what it is. And, you know, they say that only the test of fire makes fine steel.
Amen.
We're going to have the test of fire. And all I'll say is that if we make the tournament, because we don't have a magic ball here to tell us what we're going to do. If we make the tournament, teams better look out because of our schedule. It's kind of an SEC type thing. Mm-hmm. You know, the teams that fight in the SEC, when they get to the top, they're going to be, you know, heck to deal with. So we've got players that are really looking forward to the challenge. You know, we've got players that say, hey, you know what, you know, bring on 10 playoff teams, bring on 11 playoff teams. And so that's what's exciting about it. So
to get to make that point, when we were at the owners meetings in Dallas this last weekend, it was kind of like the ongoing giggle about our schedule. And it was just kind of, how in the world did you guys get this schedule? Now, I'm saying that because I want you guys out there in Gladiator Nation to know, as we take it and we battle for every single W that we get, there's no gimmies on this schedule. Now, as I become a better CFO and better managing partner, I'm going to learn some of these games, and maybe I'll be able to squeeze in a couple of breaks within them. But at this point, we're in where we are.
It is what it is.
And it is what it is. And Coach said, you know what, I'll go to the parking lot with anybody, and we're going to go till the end. So I'm excited about that, and these guys are really going to bring it to you. So can we talk a little bit about your dad? How's that sound, Meadow?
that is fine.
That's the most question that everybody gets with Coach Meadow. Coach Meadow is the son of the late, great, amazing Meadowlark Lemon from the Harlem Globetrotters. And I remember him since being a kid. And can you tell us a little bit about growing up with Meadowlark Lemon?
You know, it was a unique experience, and it afforded me some great opportunities, and then also it had some challenges. My dad was gone, 11 months out of the year. Basically, we shared my father with the world. Absolutely. And so, now I was blessed because being the oldest boy, I was able to travel. So every weekend or every other weekend, just about, I'd go on the road, travel, long weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, be back to school on Monday. So I've traveled all over the country, been to every state, every major city, and most secondary cities throughout the U.S. Been to Albuquerque plenty of times.
Wow.
Been to Albuquerque plenty of times, and it's been exciting. And now, again, I get to do the thing that I love, which is football, but I do it in the arenas that I literally grew up in. These arenas all over the country. See, it's
all familiar to you.
I'm at home. So my goal was never the NFL. My goal was the AFL, the Arena Football League, and doing this because I like to entertain, and I like the entertainment aspect of it. I like the intimacy of it. We're so close and up front and personal. Players are flying over the stands. I like it that the little kids get to come and talk to the players and come, hey, coach, how you doing? I like it that the moms sit in the stands and they enjoy themselves because they can understand the game. I like it that the dads drink beer, they're watching football, and their wife and their kids want to go to a game.
Absolutely.
This is a guy's dream. Okay, this is a guy's dream. And so these are the things that I like. Now, I feel right now that with my dad passing, that I'm obligated to perpetuate legacy.
I love it.
And so I take this time real serious. Not that I didn't take it serious before, but I feel an obligation. Help make people's lives better by entertainment. Help players get to where they want to go. My dad and the Globetrotters, actually, it's recorded that it was Central America or something. There was some kind of little civil war going on. And the Trotters came to town, and they called a truce, a ceasefire, so that the people could all go to the Globetrotters game. Now, they had the people that were actually fighting, both sides, sitting in the arena.
Wow.
And for 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, just laughing. Wow. And it's the power of sports, the power of entertainment. No matter what, good times, bad times, people want to be entertained.
Absolutely.
And I feel that the lemons were put on this earth to entertainment and to bless people through entertainment. So it's not that we're just trying to make people laugh all the time, but we provide opportunities.
Entertainment is the best medicine, and if you guys heard that, we heard entertainment and legacy, which brings up a great point here. Here at Gladiator Nation and the staff at Duke City Gladiators, this year we brought back a pretty big legacy. Game 1, when we're playing the Amarillo Venom, is it Amarillo? Game 1? Yeah, at home, our at-home game is Amarillo Venom. We're actually bringing back a legacy that you, Albuquerque, love. Right. We're bringing back the Dukes uniform. We're going to actually pay tribute to the Dukes, the Albuquerque Dukes. If you guys are older than, 30 or so, you probably went to a Dukes game, maybe even younger than that. The Dukes were world famous. You could travel the world and you see the Dukes and people know you're from Albuquerque. So I'm going to cut and I'm going to show you the uniforms that were custom made for our first home game, celebrating the legacy and entertainment, like Coach Lemon said, of the Albuquerque Dukes. Take a look at this.
That's very exciting. So the first game of the year is February 25th, the First Responders game. Our very first home game of the year, March 11th, we're going to do for the very first time. We're blessed to have built this partnership over the summer, and we're very excited about this partnership. But I'm going to turn the mic over to Steve Palmisano. Steve Palmisano of the Albuquerque Dukes.
Thanks, Matt. My partner and I, Fred Matusi, were approached by the Gladiators over the summer to do something with them this coming season. So we are happy to be a partner with the Gladiators in their first game, wearing the old Albuquerque Dukes logo and playing as the Albuquerque Dukes. What we're about with the Dukes is supporting the city and supporting what small businesses are trying to do. We partnered with the Special Olympics, and we have a retro game every year with the Isotopes. And so we are very supportive of what small business is doing in Albuquerque, as we are a small business. So we're happy to be here. We're happy to lend our name to the Gladiators for one game, and I'm sure they'll come back with a victory.
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much.
Brand is going to be branded on a football jersey, and you can purchase those jerseys through the Albuquerque Duke store at the games during the season. So thank you very much, Steve. We appreciate it.
Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So in closing today, thank you so much for tuning in to Gladiator Nation with me, John Lopez, and
me, Marcos Rivera.
And I want a special thank to both coaches, Coach Bramante and Coach Lemon.
When will I get the check for this show?
It's in the mail, actually, Coach. Sent it out yesterday.
Heard that before.
It's a big check, a lot of zeros.
You're still doing autographs after, right?
As our fans know, the fans of ProView Networks, this is an Adam Deal Productions, and from the Adam Deal Production Company. Top shelf.
Top shelf.
Way to go, Adam.
I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for our next episode of Gladiator Nation with me, John Lopez.
I'm John Lopez.
No, I'm John Lopez. Are you John Lopez?
I'm Marcos Rivera. Later.
Peace out, guys.